Hello everyone, welcome to my live stream. It's finally time for me to open my Inktober box. I've been holding on to it so that I could stream it for you guys so we could enjoy the experience together. I haven't gotten this box in 2 years now because last year it was the same supplies as the first year they did this, which was 2 years ago. This is the third year they've done this. So I didn't need the same stuff. I hadn't used up the stuff I got the first time, and you know, they did have a different calendar of prompts and stuff like that, but yeah, it wasn't worth the price because this isn't cheap. But this year they announced that it was going to be all new stuff, all new supplies and everything, so that made it worth it for me to get it. So I've been waiting to open it, and it's been sitting on my shelf, so I'm just going to open it finally. It's so big it almost hits my lamps and camera and stuff. I'm going to try not to hit my camera. Look at this orange paper. Ready for Halloween! Share your unboxing with us at ArtSnacks. Okay. It's been a while since I've gotten one of these big boxes in general, actually. Alright, here's the big menu, and it has all the prompts for the month. So this time, this Inktober, I'm going to try to do a live stream my Inktober every weekday. So I know I'm just not going to be able to do it on the weekend, so I won't do these prompts probably. But I'm going to try to do all this stuff and do it live here on Twitch. This is all the stuff, but I don't want to look at this description until I just look at this. Look at this! Oh, I like it so much! Look at this pouch! It's so good! This is so cool. Look at this rubber label thing, like sewn on and everything. It's so cool. This is Inktober on it. I can keep all my Inktober supplies in one spot and not have to dig them out and try to remember what was Inktober and what is the normal ink stuff I have. There's 2 pockets on the front and a double zipper. Ooh, this is a good zipper too. It's not one of those cheapo, like, crappy ones that try to... Wow! So it's got, you can put your sketchbook in here or anything with these straps. This one's a little looser than this one. Here's another strap you could put something. Oh, I bet you can put your pens in here, in this little pocket down here, and this strap would hold them. And what's this? Ooh, 3 little mesh pockets with elastic at the top, and 1 big pocket, mesh pocket. It's so good. I'm so happy. It's really, it's like padded. There's padding all in this, so it really will protect your stuff too if you drop it or something. Awesome. And then it's black, which is great, not just because Inktober makes you think of black stuff, but it's like if you spill your ink in here, it won't show up as much. That is so cool. I love this pouch. Okay, set that to the side for now. What else? Oh, here's my actual snack. I love this. I love that they always put an actual food snack. They always put a candy in these boxes. And for the big boxes, they always put a full-size candy. White mystery airheads. I guess they don't have a color, but they're all different flavors. That's what that makes me think. Oh, there's that. Ah, my favorite brush pens. A Copic one. Copic Gasenhude. Nylon brush. Something and something. 3.1 millimeters and 9 millimeters. I wonder what that. Oh, it's in English down here. Derp. Water-based pigment ink, Copic proof, genuine nylon brush. Brush diameter. Oh, okay, that's diameter is 3.1 millimeters. Length is 9 millimeters. Cool. It says use only for writing and drawing. Oh, what the heck else would you use it for? Okay. Avoid temperatures above 40 Celsius or 104 Fahrenheit. Keep out of children's reach. Keep brush side up when carrying. Ink may leak if if shaken or dropped. Store it upright. I store most of my pens like this because I have a big pen bag. We'll see. Cool. So brush pen to start with. That's my favorite thing to ink with. Got some bubble wrap. Some ink in bubble wrap. This is good, satisfying bubble wrap. These are like firm bubbles. Shall I pop one? Oh, beautiful. I hope you can tell. I tried to adjust my camera settings to get the colors to show up better. I just put a picture down and tried to get it to show as well as possible because I've not been satisfied for months with how my recordings have been turning out. So instead of prioritizing for brightness, which is what I did at first because everything just looked so gray and dark, now I'm trying to ignore that because that washes out the colors so badly and focus on getting the colors to show up. But it looks like on my screen this blue is showing up really well, and this orange. Look at it, it's Goku, Naruto, Shonen Jump hero characters, blue and orange. Okay. Bombay Blue India ink, Dr. P.H. Martins, since 1934. Light, fast, and waterproof. Pigmented India ink, holds a line without spreading, flows smoothly without tip drying, non-clogging, non-toxic. Cool, a beautiful blue color, and I'm not a big fan of blue, but this, at least in the jar, looks so pretty. Okay, one of those. Looks like we got another one though. Okay, let's do another one. Another, it's the same brand. This one, this is, okay, it's the same brand, Dr. P.H. Am I supposed to say Dr. F? Dr. P.H. Martins, since 1934. Black Star Waterproof India ink. Oh, that makes me think of Soul Eater. That's the perfect Halloween anime too. Black Star is a character in Soul Eater. Waterproof India ink. I like waterproof because then I can use watercolor on it too. Matte. Manufactured by Salis International Incorporated, Golden, Colorado. It says you can use it with a technical pen, a brush, or an airbrush. Specially formulated, non-clogging India ink for use in technical pens. Dries waterproof and completely matte with no reflection. That's good. I like that. That's really good for the kind of illustrations I usually do. Okay, reproduces without glare. Yes, so good. That means you can scan it and the ink isn't going to have these little white spots in the scan because it was reflecting the light too much. Excellent for use as a flat black wash. Oh, cute. Look at there's this little Inktober sticker on the back. Official ink of the ArtSnacks Inktober Collection 2018 edition. That is the cutest. This one doesn't have a sticker. Oh, that's okay. They're both an ounce. Did I say that? So we've got this awesome matte black ink and this beautiful blue color. It makes it seem like a really violent Inktober though because it's black and blue. Cool. I do like that there's a color in there. The first box I got was all, I think it was all black. I could be remembering wrong. We'll see. This is a big thing of bubble wrap. I gotta pop one. It's entertaining. Whoa. This is so weird. This is crazy. Ooh. Ooh. I don't know if you can tell. So I've had plenty of, I had and do have, oh, I love this. I have several, I want this to line up. Come back out. Nib, come out. No, it doesn't want to come out. I'll line it up with this label that's on here. I like things to be lined up nicely. Won't go in now. Okay. Whatever. Okay. What I was saying was, I have a lot of nib holders like this. I have at least 3 different ones, different brands and stuff. But this is for one, this is so light. It's like light as a feather. And that's awesome because if you're doing a lot of inking, it will reduce fatigue in your hand and arm. But the weirdest thing about this, or the most unusual thing, weird is kind of negative, but this is like cork. I don't know if you can tell in the video, but it's cork where you grip it. Surely it's got to be also for comfort. I do like when they have this bigger end here for you to like just hold on to, and it's a lot more comfortable if it's round like this. Because I can even show you because I still have it. This was my original holder. It's the Deleter brand, and it's like special, so it can hold this smaller, I think it's called Maru pen or something. Well, anyway, there's a special nib that is a lot smaller than the standard, so this holder can hold both sizes. But like, look how it's just straight and flat like this. It starts hurting my hand pretty quickly when I use it. But when the pens are like this and have this rounded part, it just fits naturally because your body is just more round than a flat, hard thing. So this is going to be super comfortable. This one I've got in my box. And this, the end part here is made out of some sort of really super light wood. It's painted black wood. I don't like how I've got this sticking out. Here's where you put the nibs in. E+M, Germany. That's all it says. Okay, now go in there. Go in. Go in there. That's better. Sweet. Wow. I can't believe how light it is. It's so light. It's just like, feels like nothing. Feels like nothing. Okay, awesome. So obviously I'll be using this with these. And next in here, take this little plastic thing off. Princeton Round number 2. Round is my favorite kind of brush. I can never have enough round brushes. This is a good size too for lining, but then also you can lay it down and get it really big. So you can do it more up and down to get a thin line, and then you can do it like this to fill in. Princeton. I have a lot of Princeton brushes now that I've been with ArtSnacks for like 4 or 5 years. This is good. It's so small. The body is so small. It's really light too because of that. Good. I'm going to be doing a lot of inking, so I need it to be nice and light. Zig Cartoonist Mangaka Black Assortment Set from Kuretake. An ultra-fine marker with smooth flowing ink for manga. That's my thing. That's what I like doing. Water-based pigment. Smudge-proof with watercolors or alcohol-based markers. Yes. That's exactly what I need. I love to do watercolor and regular markers. When I say regular markers, I mean alcohol-based markers. Let's open it. What sizes do we got in here? What do they mean by assortment? They all black? Mangaka 08. Oh yeah, it says black right there. It's just that this body is actually kind of more like a really dark navy blue than black. So it took me off guard by a second. Oh, this is so cool. Can you see that? There's like gold sparkles. There's gold sparkles in this marker body all along it. It's just so pretty. And this stuff is shiny too. The words are all shiny. Size 8. That's usually what I expect from a size 8 thing. And then 01. Much smaller. I don't know if that helps you see it, but it's much smaller. Maybe I'll compare them. Compare them in the end. And then this one is 05. Yes, so got a small, a medium, and a large, basically. Yep. Is this actually got sparkles? My hands are getting all sparkly. I think these are actually... the sparkles are coming off of here or something. Let's see. Let's compare them side by side. Maybe it will help you see the size difference. Small, medium, and large. There's going to be a wide variety of inking going on. Since I bought the Inktober box this year, and I felt the same way when I bought it a couple of years ago, I'm going to be doing my Inktober using only these supplies. So I bought them for Inktober, so I want to make sure to really use them up and get my money's worth out of them. Alright, we've got another Inktober sticker. I had one of these and put it on my Inktober sketchbook that I got the first time I got this box 2 years ago. And then a super cool sketchbook. Let me wipe off some of this dust. I lost the dust on it. Wow, it is hefty. I don't know, maybe the pages are... I mean, first look how cool this cover is. I wonder if it was illustrated by the guy who created Inktober. Oh, is that a 3? Is that supposed to be a 3 for like the 3rd year of ArtSnacks and Inktober? I think that would be cool if it was. Oh, hey, look. Oh, it is. Look, Jake Parker. I want to look at these pages before I read that. Whoa! Whoa! What? What? Oh my gosh, this is the smoothest. This is the smoothest paper I have ever gotten in a sketchbook. Oh man, this is going to be fun. This is so different. This is so smooth. It's like it has no texture at all. It's so smooth. I wish you could feel. I wish you could feel this paper. It's like almost. It's almost glossy because of how smooth it is. I can't show you. I can't show you the smoothness. Man, I wondered if it was heavy because it had super thick paper, but it's not very thick. I think you can see. It's not very thick. It's actually pretty thin. It feels like the ink will not bleed through. So that'll be great because I think I've had that problem in the past with the sketchbook I got from the first Inktober box, is that the ink would bleed through if you really laid it on there. But it's so freaking heavy because look at all these pages. There's way more than a 1 month of Inktober in here worth of pages. Dang, dude. Okay. Well, that's all the stuff in the box, so let's start reading some of these things that have been included. Let's start with this note from Jake Barker. Inktober 2018. Hi. We are embarking upon another Inktober journey. I've been doing the challenge for 9 years, and there's a little typo. It amazes me how Inktober consistently pushes me to the edge of my abilities. Every single year. I want to share something with you that I continually need to remind myself to obey as I do the challenge. Finished, not perfect. Your drawing doesn't have to be beautiful or inspired or creative, it just has to exist. Every time you finish a drawing, you not only learn something about your art, but that sense of accomplishment gives you a small high that carries you through the next drawing. At the end of the month, you'll want to look back and see 31 drawings, not 31 sheets of empty paper. And that's it. Just keep in mind as you sit down to draw. Just keep that in mind as you sit down to draw. Remember, whether this is your first Inktober or your 9th, this challenge doesn't get any easier. Inktober confronts your insecurities and creative blocks. It asks you who you are as an artist and invites you to rise above the level you're working at now. And that's what I want for you. By the end of the month, I hope you have leveled up and are a better artist than when you started. Have a great Inktober. Jake Parker, Provo, Utah. Oh, this is a Denix sketchbook. I've been seeing them everywhere since I first heard of them a few years ago from ArtSnacks. I'm getting some ArtSnacks sketchbooks. That's a good message. I'll try to go for that. I'm still not going to do the weekends. I'm just going to do the weekdays though. Because art is my job, so I get days off, and my days off are the weekends. But I'm going to do it. I don't think I've ever finished an Inktober 100%, even based on my own rules that I made that might have made it easier. But I think I'm going to do it this year. I've been really good this year at getting stuff done that I want to. Just hanging in there and just doing it, getting it done. So let's look at the menu and see what it has to say about everything. So the first thing is the limited edition ArtSnacks exclusive Inktober travel case. This thing. Honestly, this is the thing I'm most excited about out of this box. This thing is awesome. Obviously I'm going to put my supplies in it. I'll put my supplies in it as I read about them. But just because it says Inktober, I can use it for anything. I could put brushes in here and I could put my travel watercolor kit in here and some pencils, ink pens, erasers and stuff. Put a small travel sketchbook in there, and then there it is. There's my travel. It's so awesome. Okay, let's actually read about it. I'm just so excited about it. It's so good. Okay, retail $20. Seems fair to me. This thing is really well constructed. It's so good. We love the convenience of having all our inking supplies stored in one place, and that's where this limited edition Inktober travel case comes in. Tote this bag around town, proudly representing Inktober. Custom made from durable nylon, this case features a variety of storage pouches to fit all your different materials and tools. Indeed, indeed, indeed. It is a good variety too. Like, whoever made this, they know what artists want. Or at least they know what artists like me want. Okay, the next thing on the list is this sketchbook. It's also limited edition and an ArtSnacks exclusive. It's called Custom Inktober Plus Denix Spiral Sketchbook. It's 7 by 9 inches. Oh, 7x9. That's about the size that I made my husband's second anniversary present last week. Was it last week? I think so. Retail $18. Man, we're already approaching the price that I paid. That's already, I think, half the price I paid for this box, not including shipping. Okay, let's read about it. Filled with smooth, I told you, so smooth, stark white pages ready to be inked. This sketchbook was custom made for Inktober. ArtSnacks collaborated with notebook company Denise to create a limited edition book unique to this collection. Ugh, had a hard time with that line. Featuring an original cover illustration by Jake Parker. That's what I thought. This spiral sketchbook is the perfect place to keep your practice doodles or finished pieces. I'm definitely doing my Inktober stuff in here for sure. Okay, next, new to ArtSnacks, E+M, it's this, Gemini nib holder with nib. Retail $6.40. I'm still amazed by how light this is. Okay, crafted in Germany from stained black beechwood. Oh, it's stained black. It's not painted, it's stained. That's good because that means it won't flake off like painted stuff does. Okay, continuing. Where did I leave off? Oh, the eco-friendly E+M Gemini nib holder is perfect for both artists and calligraphers. The cork grip on this tool lends ultimate control and comfort. Although this nib holder works with most standard dip pen nibs, we've included a nib so you can get inking right away. Be sure to wash your nib with warm water after every use. And then in yellow, warning, pen nibs are sharp. Please be careful when handling your new pen nib. I wonder if someone at ArtSnacks hurt themselves and then they decided to include that. Okay. They are sharp though. It is very true. They're super sharp. That's why they're awesome. That's why they're able to do a good job. Yeah, it's really good that they included a pen nib, because if someone had never inked with a pen like this, they wouldn't have a nib. And that was a big complaint I had about a company that went out of business that did a similar thing to ArtSnacks, because they would include stuff, and in order to use it, you'd have to go out and buy something to use it with. Like, you literally could not use it unless you went out and bought more stuff, and it's like, I already paid for this, I should be able to use it out of the box. So, good. It's good that they included the nib too. Ooh, I think I'm going to have to take the nib out in order to fit it in here though. Oh, but look, I can put it in this little pouch. Ooh, it's a pain to get it out though. Come on. At least it means it won't just fall out in the middle of your drawing. But, dang, dude. It's really in there. I had a hard time getting it in the first place. Whew. There. In you go, little nib. And this can go here like this. Ooh, look how nice that is. I'll have the brand name facing up. There, look at that. So good. Okay, what's next? Aha! Dr. I wonder if this is gonna, I don't know if these are gonna work in here. We'll see. Dr. P.H. Martin's. It's supposed to be Phil, or it's just P.H. dot. Dr. P.H. Martin's Black Star, oh, and it says new to ArtSnacks. Dr. P.H. Martin's Black Star Matte India ink. Retail about $10. How much is that? So that's like 20, that's almost 20, 40, and let's say that's 6, that's 46, and that's 10, so that's 56. About $56 so far. Yep, really approaching. Okay. Introducing the official ink of this year's ArtSnacks Inktober Collection. Dr. P.H. Martin's Black Star Matte India ink. Light fast, permanent, and waterproof when dry. This pigment-based ink dries completely matte with no reflection. This makes it ideal for use on paper, illustration board, or canvas. Thanks to the non-clogging formula, you can expect excellent performance when used with your new dip pen. That now that I'm thinking about it, that would actually be really good for me because I've been using a deleter ink, which was one of the first inks I ever started inking drawings with, but it starts getting all cakey all over my nib after a while, and I can't even finish the drawing without, getting a paper towel and wiping it off and trying to wipe it off, and then that always gets little bits elsewhere and it ends up being more messy than I want it to be. So maybe this will be my new favorite black ink or something, because the matte sounds awesome, the waterproof is exactly what I need, and then non-clogging sounds good. I'm going to try to put it in here. Well, looks like it fits. Let's see. I can't believe it doesn't go to the next one. The blue ink next. Nope, it skips up. Staff favorite. Princeton Series 4050 Heritage Synthetic Sable Round Brush. Size 2. This. Retail about $9. For a different... Oh, so everybody got size 2. And everybody got round. Good. That's perfect for inking. Okay. For a different inking experience, use the Princeton Series 4050 Heritage Synthetic Sable Brush. It's such a long name. With your new Dr. P.H. Martin's inks. This brush features a special blend of synthetic sable hair that gives it a terrific point and spring. Oh, synthetic. I love that. I love it when it's synthetic because if there's anything little I can do to stop hurting animals, that's what I want to do. So I love it when they send synthetic brushes. Plus, synthetics are so good now. Like, you can't even really tell the difference between real hair and synthetic bristles. Okay, let's continue. I'm getting distracted. Gives a terrific point in spring. The durable bristles can handle a full load of ink for long-lasting strokes of color. Sweet, I'm looking forward to this. I should put it in like that. How do I do this? I gotta get this up out of here. Hope it fits. Okay, looks like it'll be safe. Barely short enough, but it fits. This thing's getting full. What's next? The Kuretake Zig. Kuretake Zig. Cartoonist, I don't know if it's Zig or Zig. Anyway. Cartoonist mangaka pens. Black assortment set. Set of 3 retails $7. Made with manga artists in mind, this set of Kuretake Zig cartoonist mangaka pens covers all your outlining needs. In this pack of 3, you'll find fine liners in sizes 1mm, 5mm, and 8mm. Each is filled with water-based pigment ink that flows consistently and smoothly. I'm looking forward to using these. This is my most familiar way of inking. Look at that. It's so perfect. It's so perfect. I wonder if they designed this before or after. Or if it was already designed and they picked stuff that they knew would work with it. Or if it just happened to work out nicely. Okay, next is the blue ink. It's also new to ArtSnacks, just like the black ink. Dr. P.H. Martin's Bombay India ink. Retail $4.75. Goodness, this is significantly less expensive than the black ink, because this is about $5 and the other one was about $10, almost twice as much. Okay, what do they have to say about it? Brighten up your ink drawings this month with highly pigmented Dr. P.H. Martin's Bombay India ink. We love the versatility of this transparent ink. You can dilute it with water to create various shades or try different techniques with your new brush or dip pen. Similar to the Black Star Matte India ink, the Bombay India ink is also light fast, permanent, and waterproof when dry. Perfect. Perfect. There they go. They both fit in there. I don't know if this will close with them in there, but we'll just keep it in there for now. I'm going to put this sticker in here for now too. Put in my snack, my actual snack. Alright, next. Okay, this is the last art supply. Copic Gassen Fude brush pen. Retail about $7.50. The Copic Gassen Fude brush pen was created with Sumie East Asian brush painting artists in mind. It's also great for calligraphy and cartooning. Filled with water-based pigment ink, this pen features a super fine point that makes it extremely flexible. It's also Copic proof, so feel free to use this brush pen with Copic markers. The colors will not bleed. Let's open it. I want to look at this. Let's just put that over to the side with all my other plastic stuff. This one's also got golden sparkles in the body. And golden letters. Ooh, look, there's a little string in here. Wow. It looks really juicy. I should do a test of this stuff. Oh, this can go in here too. My little individual items go in this thing. Box of things. Here's my nib and my sticker. The last thing on here is ArtSnacks exclusive offer, How to Ink class with Jake Parker from the Society of Visual Storytelling. It's an individual class at a $25 value. The Society of Visual Storytelling, svslearn.com, is an online catalog of art classes for mastering techniques and learning new skills. The How to Ink class is taught by Inktober founder Jake Parker. Get access to this class for free through this link. There's no joke or anything on this. 31 days, 31 drawings. Your challenge. Create a drawing every day for 31 days using only the supplies in your ArtSnacks Inktober Collection. Use the daily prompts on the calendar for inspiration. But yeah, I think if I find time in the day on the weekend, then I'll do these, but my goal is just weekdays. My personal goal, weekdays for October. Post a photo of your completed daily drawing on social media with these hashtags. Sweet. I'm gonna see if this closes with all this. Oh my gosh, it does! Would you look at that? Even with these huge, big bottles of ink. Can you see that? They stick way out. But it's still enough room to zip up. Like, I don't even have to force it. It's big enough. Sweet. Let's try these out. I did the unboxing. Let's just see how they all work. Try not to hit my camera still. Put this on the floor. Sweet, sweet, sweet. I'm gonna, let me see. I usually do my, I'll just start on the first page. Use it as my test page. Let's open this back up. I'll put it on this side since I'm left-handed, so I'll move them over this way. What should I try first? This will just go from this way to this way or something. Let's try the Mangaka Black Assortment set. I always like to put them in order. It's the 01. Should I? Maybe I will write Inktober like write Inktober 2018. Just making this up as I go. And I'm no letterer, so bear that in mind. 20. 1, 8. Whee! And that's the smallest one. Inktober. Inktober. Hopefully I leave enough space. Ink. Whee! Oops, I smeared it already. Why do I always do that? Oh well. And let's use the biggest one for the tober. Gotta like hold it up so that my hand doesn't touch the page so that I won't smear it. I'm so bad at that. I do it when I write letters too, and it'll be like, psh, and like, oh. Tober. Get this hollow part. Inktober. Well, here's all 3 of these. They do a pretty good job. No complaints. They're all juicy. And I think maybe because this paper is so exceedingly smooth, it's probably going to take the ink a while to dry on it. So I'm going to have to keep that in mind all month. So what do we got next? Without having to open the ink, let's use this brush pen. Oh, what should I do? Should I add to these letters, or should I just like do stuff around them? Oh, if you hear that, that's my kitty, Kiba. Wow. Wow. Let's see. Let me just try something. (2018). Wow. He always likes to hang out with me in my room. As long as he does nothing but sitting on my computer, then I let him be in here. He likes to just sleep on my computer all day. Kaukmo. Hi! You made it. 20 minutes. K-A-O-K. How do you pronounce your name? I don't want to call you the wrong name the whole time. Thanks for joining me anyway. I hope I... K-O-K-Mo. I'm glad you made it. I'm just working on testing these supplies out in preparation for Inktober, which I'm starting next week, I think, because October starts next week. Oh, Lynn, welcome! Thank you for coming. I wondered if it might be you, actually, because you were so excited. Thanks for joining me. So you figured out how to get on Twitch and everything? Or did you already have a Twitch account? Yeah, I like this brush pen. I love all brush pens. Let me try to do a nice big one. Inktober. Yeah, this brush pen's good too. Interestingly, on this paper though, oh, look at that. Yeah, it doesn't bleed through at all. Even that last big one I did that was like really put it on there, didn't bleed through at all. Oh, the trash truck's making a racket. Sorry if that's interrupting the video. Oh yeah, my Kiba. He meows and meows and meows. He wants to come in. He's lonely. But he can't come in while I'm streaming. He can't bother me. At least with this ink, I can really tell when it's drying because it looks totally different. It looks a lot more translucent, or it's not as dark. Like this one, I can tell there's still a really dark streak. And here I can tell it's gotten really dry, this first one I've done. Let's see. Next it's time to use these inks. So I've got the Black Star and the Bombay Blue. I don't have any water here to clean my implements with, so I think I'll just do, maybe I'll do the brush with the blue ink, and I'll do the nib with the black ink, so I'm not cross-contaminating, since I don't have anything to clean my stuff off with right now. Okay, let's put this in here. I'm going to figure out a way to put this in here that isn't so... Oh, maybe that's the key. Right here where this metal collar is, there's a little spot where it doesn't connect, and it seems to be easier to put this in right there. So that's what I gotta do. This is so light. I can't believe how light it is. It's just so nice. This might be like the pen I just start using for everything. I wonder if... I'm going to have to figure it out later, but if it holds... I don't think it will. But if it were to hold that small size nib that I have this one specifically for, and this would be my dream nib holder. Okay, let's try it. Maybe in the end, because these come with droppers, I'll just do a few drops. The last thing I'll do, and I'll just bloop, bloop, bloop. Just for like a little effect in the end. Oh, you had to sign up and everything? Well, I'm so glad you did. I'm really glad you're here. Really, thank you for joining me. It's so nice when someone shows up in the chat because usually I'm just talking to myself the whole time. And that's fine. I usually talk to myself anyway, but it's a lot more fun if I have somebody else to talk to. Wow, this ink really is like I can see how it's non-clogging because the way it's sitting on this nib, it's like beating up instead of just glomming onto it. Interesting. The only problem is, I don't know if you can see this, this cork grip is like, it's gonna hit the sides of the bottle. It's a little too big. At least this is so full right now, it's not a problem right now. I can just get the nib in there and not worry about putting the grip in. What shall I do here though? Let's try. Okay, I'm gonna try not to smudge, so I'm gonna work from this side to this side since I'm left-handed. Let's just try, I don't know, just do some hatching or something. Wow, this nib is totally different than the ones I usually use. It's like making it's like square. The line is square. It's so weird. You know, it's not like it shouldn't be doing that. I've just never used one like that before. Oh, so I guess I didn't get enough ink on here. Come on, let's go. Let's do some hatching. Make these letters more interesting. That's the only thing that sucks about dip pens, is they quickly run out of ink. They run out of ink before you would expect if you're used to using, of course, if you're used to using regular pens, but also if you're used to using a brush to ink. Brushes hold way more ink than these nibs, so it always catches me off guard. I just want the ink to go on and on and on and on. Something that's good about these inks is that they're in these heavy glass jars, so it's a lot harder to like knock them over, you know, and spill your ink everywhere. Because even when the ink starts running low, since the jar itself is so sturdy and heavy, it won't make it more risky as you use up the ink. Oh, I'm sorry that the video is cutting out for you. I probably need to update my settings. Since I had to redo all my computer stuff, I had to unplug my camera here, and every time I unplug my camera, it has to, like, I have to redo it in OBS, which is the program I use to stream. So yeah, after this stream I'll go in and I'll do some testing to try and get it to get better. Actually, I just remembered last time this happened, I was able to change something on the fly. So give me a second. Give me a second. I'll try to make this better. Okay, I changed the bitrate settings, so maybe that will help with the jumpiness. I guess since I don't have my own audio going, it's because if I do, you'll hear it and it'll be really annoying because it's like a loop. I can't tell about the sound, but let me know if that helped. I reduced the bitrate by half, so if that works, then I'll just make sure to keep that setting in there. Yeah, my southpaw. For drawing, writing, brushing my teeth, But for so many other things, I'm right-handed. If I need to do anything with power, like swinging a baseball bat or like kicking a soccer ball with my right leg. So there's the word ambidextrous, but I feel like that's not what I am, because I can't like write with both hands. It's just that certain things I just am naturally better with my left, and certain things I'm better with my right. And what I've noticed is it seems to be that things that require more dexterity and like a delicate touch, so I think it's like the actual hand is more dexterous on my left side, and it's just more powerful on the right side. Because whenever they say in like gymnastics, they're like, oh, how, you know, which hand do you write with? And then they would tell me to do my cartwheel from the left side because I write with my left hand, and I could never do it. And then I would just try it from the right side anyway, and I could do it right away. That's what happened with baseball too. I really remember that. That's when I decided not to answer that question anymore. When they asked me, what hand do I write with? I would just say that I'm right-handed for sports. Because it never worked out. It just never worked out, that question for me. Yeah, this nib isn't my favorite, now that I'm using it. It only makes a straight line. So, like, well, not a straight line, but the thickness of the line is the same. You can't get any varying line weight, even if you push down harder or use it really lightly. It's just all the same. And I like having a variety of line weight, but at least we've got the brush, so we'll be able to do stuff like that. Because these mangaka pens are the same way. They just make the one size of line. That's why I like these nibs that are popular in Japan, because they can make some really big differences. You do a teeny tiny line and then like a huge line, all in the same stroke. Let's see, how should I do this one? I guess I'll do a line on the inside. Yeah, I wouldn't go out and buy this nib myself, personally. This is it came in my box, I'm going to use it. Use it all for Inktober, every weekday. Lynn, does it seem like the video has gotten better for you? It looks the same on my end, so I can't tell. I hope I help make it better for you. This pen is good if you really don't want, if you specifically do not want your lines to be varied, then it actually is good. I haven't done anything with this down here. It looks so sad. Oh, maybe I'll use the blue. I'll use the blue on this one. Okay, I think that's good for now. Do I have like a paper towel? Oh, there's a towel over here. Hold on. Just wanted to wipe off the excess ink so that it doesn't dry on too bad. Though I do have pen cleaners, so worst case scenario, I'll stick it in there. Okay, here's the last, I think, yeah, the last couple things. This Bombay blue ink. Ah, oh no, I think the stopper came undone. It's like loose. Just try to be careful. Oh yeah, I wanted to use the droppers to do some drops on at the end. Some like splats or something. Wow, it's so pretty. Look at how pretty it is. I really like this color. I can't wait to see what it looks like when I use the brush. Let's see. Oh yeah, this ink is such a good color. And I'm not a fan of blue, but this is a lovely color. This has got a little scissors. This has got a little tiny one little string poking out. There. For this little tiny area, I need it to be super precise. I'm going to fill these in with the blue. It looks so nice. It's such a nice color. I'm so happy. I can't remember. Where did my little... Oh, it's right here in front of me. Did everybody get blue? I think that maybe people got different colors. Oh, I gotta go look up what other people got after this. Because it doesn't say blue, it just says Bombay India ink. And usually when everybody gets the same color, they name that color on the menu. So since they didn't name it, I'm thinking people got different colors. If someone got orange, they got the perfect Inktober box, because then it's black and orange. That's like the most Halloween colors ever. The best October colors. I'm trying not to dip too far. It's hard for me to see in here. I don't want to get it all the way up on there. For real. For real. I am so glad. If I had to get blue, I would want this color. This is so lovely. You can really see where the strokes are. So that's something I'll have to keep in mind if I use it like this again with the brush. You can see the stroke marks clearly. It's not like a smooth covering of ink. And you can see where the ink is thicker in some places, and there's streaks from the brush stroke. It's filling it in nicely though, and it seems to dry pretty quickly, at least being applied like this. I'm so calm. What do you mean? I'm calm doing the inking. Whew. Well, I've messed up so many times in the past that I'm not afraid anymore. So if I mess up, I have the toolkit, the mental toolkit to just move on. When I first started doing art, I've done art, all through school, but I started getting serious about doing it as a hobby in junior high, and yeah, I was always really, every picture had to be perfection, and if I messed up, then I would just be in despair. It's been a long time since then, though. Oh, my voice is calm. Well, thank you. That's a very nice thing to say. that's something when I started live streaming, is I had to accept the fact that, like, my voice will always, you know how when you record yourself and then you listen and then you're like, it doesn't even sound like me or whatever. I remember when I was a kid, one time I had, you might remember those books, those little kids books, and they had like a panel on the side with buttons you could press to, so like you'd read and then there would be a picture and you press the button that corresponds to that picture as you read, so that it's like a sound effect. And I remember it was a Ninja Turtles book, and I had my little radio that could record onto a cassette tape. And that was like my first experience with, wow, my voice doesn't even sound the same, because I recorded myself reading one of those books, that Ninja Turtles one, and pressing the buttons at the appropriate places, and like then I would listen to myself play the recording back to myself. I've been doing the live streaming since the beginning of this year. I think I started in February, and I'm finally like, I don't even have that feeling anymore of like my voice sounds different recorded, because I've listened to myself so many times now, checking out my videos to make sure that they look all right and everything. And I've gotten so used to my own voice being recorded. I don't have any water, and I don't really want to get up and get any, but during Inktober, I think I'll try to experiment with water with this ink, because if I remember correctly, that was something they specifically mentioned. Yeah, you can dilute it with water to create various shades or try different techniques. I think that would be fun with this ink. Just put a little bit of water in a palette or something and then drip some ink in there. Almost done. Almost all filled. There, look at that, man. Wow. Kind of want to do a little blue on the Inktober too, because it's just so, it seems so separate if I don't have blue on both of them. Aw, I'm sure your laugh is fine. I think what's important is anybody laughs at all. People need to laugh. It's important to laugh. Oh, I like that. That's cute. I'll do a few stars on here. A few stars on the letters. And I guess I'll do one over on the E. And that's good. Where's that towel? Yeah, I'm gonna have to clean this out good when I'm done. Ooh, let me write my signature on here, and then I'll do the drops of ink. I'm actually a little bit past my streaming window, so this is perfect timing to finish. Let's see, let's write this. I usually write my little signature with the year, but the year is already on here, so I don't need to do that. Okay, now let's try dropping some drips of ink. Yeah, laughing is contagious. Have you seen that video where it's like a bus full of people and they just start laughing, and like a couple people like laughing at something, and then everybody can't help laughing because the other people laughing, and most of the people don't know what they're laughing at. Just everything seems so funny or something. This is a really good video. Oh yeah, that's exactly what I wanted. I tried to drip it from up high because I wanted to get a splat. Let me try it from even higher. Oh yeah. Let's get some big splats. Let's try it from the height of my camera. Boom. Wow, that one is good. Awesome. Let's try it. Yeah, it's way more fun if it's from way the heck up here. I like it. It's so fun. It's getting all over my table, but that's okay. Okay, I gotta like aim, and hopefully I'll hit it. I was aiming for right here, and I got way the heck up there. Okay, let me try again. I want this corner, dang it, I want to get this corner. Okay, I'm going to do it from super high. I'm going to do it from even higher than my camera. Yay! That was close. Close enough. Okay, let's do some black ones. Oh good, I'm glad I came back. Yeah, I don't know, there were some settings I adjusted a couple months ago. I'm gonna have to look some stuff up and see what I can do to make my next stream better. Because I thought I might stream again tonight. There's a drawing I'd like to do, well actually a painting. I don't know if I'll have time though, so. But at least after this stream I'll do some testing. Oops. I don't really want them to go up there, but it's too late. It's too late. That's where they're gone. Let's try. Boom! This would be good with the adding water too. Adding water to this one. Because then you could get different shades of splatters as well. Let's try to aim for right here. See if I can do it. Dang it, why does it always go forward? Okay, I'm going to aim for here, and maybe it will hit right here. Nope, did it again. Can't believe it. Okay, let's try to get this corner. It's looking kind of bare. Oops, I'm covering the camera, sorry. Dang it, I didn't even hit it. Why does it always go forward? My arm always goes forward when I... There we go. I got it. Let's try to get it right on this one. It's kind of sad looking. Wait, maybe if I stand up. Okay, I'm going to stand up. Dang, close. Wow. It's making a mess. Okay. I think that's good. Man, I even got it on my leg. I got a little ink on my leg. I just took a shower too. Ah, come on, ink. Wipe the ink away. At least it didn't get on my shorts, or at least I don't think so. They're blue shorts anyway. You can't see it. Can't see it. Alright, well, that's all I had for today. I got my box unboxed and I tested out all the supplies. So I might be back tonight for a impromptu drawing and painting session. But if not, I will be back next week for my first Inktober drawing on Monday, I believe. I believe that's October 1st. So I'll see you then, and thank you so much for watching.